Hey folks, so I went to a farm retirement auction in Saskatchewan yesterday. Drove a little over an hour to get there, about $65 in fuel there and back. So yeah, you've got to account for those other expenses when you're doing this business. Also, food was about $12, so there's another bit there. So all in all, I spent close to $350 to attend this auction, plus had the store closed. So I know I missed a couple customers who called. So yeah. Anyway, I'll show you what I got, and we'll go from there. Did pick up a really neat sign out of a lot. For $95 I paid for this pallet of stuff, and including this item right here, this little tiny sign. It's a little guy meant to go on the side of a door, or on a door, or beside the door. It says, "Please close the door. Use gold dust washing powder." A very rare piece, actually. This one was made by Thomas Davidson Manufacturing for the NK Fairbank Company of Montreal. I'd love to see one in mint condition. If you have one, let me know. I'd love to see one in mint condition. Really cool sign with the gold dust twins on it. So it falls into a few different categories. Just advertising in general, Black Americana, palm presses. So yeah, tin litho, just really neat piece. I know it seems really rough, and to those that aren't into advertising may think, oh, well, that's just some piece of junk. No, that's probably a sign that's worth four figures anyway, if it's in mint condition. Not in mint condition, this is really rough. Like I said, it cost me $95 for the pallet that this was on. I sold it immediately that evening for $200, which is probably low. It probably should have gotten $400, something like that, even in this condition, but quick flip, made $100 and some, so I'm okay. Anyway, so I'll show you some more of the stuff that I bought. So for $10, I got this little primitive bookcase. Problem was, I also got something else with it, which I'll show you in a moment. The bookcase with a bit of touch up and well-placed nail or two in the back. So before we were interrupted by a telephone call. Anyway, the bookcase I'll touch up a bit, some oil and some furniture polish, and it'll clean up quite nicely. So for $10 I can put a bit of work into it. But as I mentioned, I got another piece with it. And I'm going to be giving it away, hopefully sometime today. It would be nice if I could get rid of it, but I'll show it to you in a little bit. But yeah, anyway, so the bookcase is kind of cool, primitive, made with basically salvage wood, crate woods and such. These will be off of the sides of a fruit crate or something. So kind of a neat little primitive piece, prairie primitive, as I term this sort of thing. Anyway, so we'll look at what else we got. Go outside. Watch out, watch your eyes, it's bright out here. Anyway, so this is what I had to take with it, was this piece here. Great to shabby chic, sort of repaint and redo. Also had to take that little record box too. It's not in the best of shape, so it'll be a giveaway as well. But trying to give this away. Hopefully it'll go in the next little bit. I've got ads up on a couple of local groups, so hopefully it'll sell, or not sell, rather just leave on its own power. But for somebody it'll be a good project. But I had to haul this away as well, so it took up space in the van. That could have been better used for something else. But also got the harness hooks here. I got two big harness hooks, a couple coat hooks, and a little hook, and then the horse horse hames. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they cost me $10, so that was pretty good because the big hooks I can get about 35 a piece for. So that's pretty decent. Got a nail keg, but it's missing a chunk of the bottom, so it's basically a kind of a stand or planter. It came on a lot of stuff. A couple partial or faux pillars. You can see here, kind of all chamfered, or got a piece taken off each side to give it a bit of a look, and then a long post pillar. And these I got with the rest of the pillars, which I'll show you in the back of the van here. We got two of these porch pillars here. Problem is they do have some rot in the bottoms, but not bad. Still, for the price I paid, there was two of these big brown ones, and there was three of these. Well, this is a partial one actually, basically, that matched the boards that I showed you earlier. And yeah, so there's two long ones and then one kind of partial one. I got a little bed. Oh, the pillars, I was going to mention how much I paid for them. Pillars cost me $10 for the whole pallet lot that I just showed you, so not bad, not bad. Oh, there was a third one too, this one here, another partial. They make good kind of coat stands type thing too. Anyway, and also this kid size bed. I'll sell the footboard headboard separate as a garden type item, and the rails I'll sell for about $35 or $40 here. I've got a match set of rails that fit basically a standard bed. And there's some more stuff in the front. I'll yank it out and show you. So after unscrewing and unbolting all that hardware, I got the horse hames off and realized that I screwed up. Shouldn't have bought this lot. I'm not going to make much money off of it, as it turns out. If you take a close look at the harness hooks, they're actually not two different hooks, which I thought initially. They're broken and have been sort of ground down and repaired in a way. There's supposed to be a piece on each side with screws here and here, so there's supposed to be four holes rather than three. Two across from each other here and two across on the bottom. So yeah, so basically I got two harness hooks that I could maybe get $10 or $15 for as a decorator item. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Sometimes you screw up. Luckily it wasn't an expensive error, it was only a $10 error, and I'll make a little money. These are about $4 a piece, $4 or $5 a piece, these hooks, and they're different actually, as it turns out. And I've got this one, which is probably good for $10. These little guys are maybe $4 or $5 a piece, so 15, 25, $30 thereabouts, maybe a little more. So I'll still make a little money. The horse hames, they're a tough sell. I'll put $15 on them and hope that they sell sometime, but unlikely they will, or very readily anyway for me. So we'll see how they go. But anyway, not going to make a whole lot. That was kind of a screw up. So yeah, let's go on to some other stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay then. Yeah, I'll send them right away.
Okay, thank you.
second. $5. We're here to sell. $5 at $5. $5 bid no $5 $5 bid no $5. Should be worth that, ladies and gentlemen. I shouldn't have to put something else with it. $5 for the antique people. $5. No? $5? Well, what we can do is maybe put that other cabinet with it, eh? Two cabinets. It's an ice box, so 2 ice boxes. Different years, different sizes. Give me a bid. Give me $25 on it all there. 25. That's 25 and above. I get 25 and above. I get 25 and above. I get 25. Give me started, ladies and gentlemen. $10. Let's go here. $10. $10. That $10 bid no 10, but a $10 bid no 10. $10. That $10 bid no 10.
$5 somebody. $5.
Let's go $5 on all the ice boxes. If not, we're going to pass them. $5. Big five. We got a lot to sell. We got to move, ladies and gentlemen. Give me $5. $5. If you got a use for it, yes. Is that a yes? $5. Nobody? $5. $5 bid, no 7.5. $5 bid, no 7.5. It goes 7.5. It goes 7.5. $5 bid, no 7.5. It goes 7.5. Nobody else? 7.5. Sold them for $5. Sold them for $5. Both of them for $156.
Got this pile of bits here on the pallet lot. Honey tin, Burns lard tin. That'll just we'll just go, I think, straight into an auction lot or something. And some hardware, again, that was on a pallet lot. Funnel, but so banged up that I think it's just going to go into scrap steel. These are kind of cool. Canopy for Coleman. These, I think, are out of a hospital. They've got the I forget what this is called now. It escapes me. Let me know what this is called, folks. Let me know down in the comments, alright? Anyway, that's more than likely from a hospital or hospital manager's office or something like that. And I got 3 of them. There's 1 and 2. Oh, there we go. 2. That one's got a switch hole in it, unfortunately, cut into it. And then 3. So yeah, they're kind of cool. Brass, solid brass. Probably fairly easily made back into sconces with some shades and shade holders, or socket shade holders and shades. Just a really neat light fixture. And then got a crate from Saskatchewan Cooperative Creamery Association. That's just a $15 crate type thing, nothing special. Again, it was in a pallet lot, as were the light fixtures. Actually, they came off the same lot as the little sign that I sold for $200. And a jug I'll just give away. Coal scuttle with a hole in the bottom, so that's just a good planter, maybe for $15. Got a little melt stool that would have been worth about $35 or $45, but the top is all bent up. The seat's all bent up pretty bad, so it cost me $10. I probably shouldn't have even bought it, but it was just kind of cute, so I ended up doing it. And a register grate and another cream can. The register grate I paid $10 for. Cream can came in a lot, one of the pallet lots. So on to some more. This crate was initially full of insulators, which I dropped off at a department thrift store and got a 20% off coupon for my trouble, and as well as that dresser that I ended up giving away. I just dropped it off at that department thrift store. They could deal with it. So anyway, these are the insulators I kept. Just mainly decorative, not worth a whole lot. There's one oddball here. This one here is crooked. The top is wonky. So I thought, well, it might have some value because of that problem, that error. And we got another one here. This one, the bottom skirt is a little more flared than most of them, so that might be something. I don't know. I'll have to ask an insulator collector, I know. There's a couple there, so a couple oddballs and some other ones. Again, this was just stuff that was on a pallet anyway, so it was just salvaging what was maybe saleable. And we'll go on to some more stuff.
$25, no, $25, no, 27 and a half, 27 and a half, no, 30, yeah, $30, no, 30, no, 30, but no, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, no, 5, that's 35, about 5, go 35, 35, no, 37 and a half, that's 37 and a half, go 37 and a half, go 40, that's $40, no, $40, no, $40, no, 40, but no, 2 and a half, that's 42 and a half, I go 42 and a half, and I'm all through, that's 42 and a half. Sold them for $40 to number 156. Thank you for your bidding. Okay, now what am I supposed to...
And also bought this wind charger propeller, meant for a wind generator or electrical generator. As you can see, it's got the wind charger decal on it. And these are weights for leveling out the balance of the wing or the propeller. Kind of just a neat piece to put on the wall. Cost me, I think, about $15. Should be good for about $65, $75, something like that. Got these in a lot. This is a hosiery box, and got a stationary box. The hosiery box is probably good for 15 to 20, something like that, 25 maybe. I'll have to check out the artist to see if they're anybody significant. They might be, so that may have some more value there. Then I got 2 of these mugs. These are American ones. The Canadian ones have kind of a dart or a 2-panel piece on the bottom rather than these single panel strips. Unfortunately, when I opened the door of the van, one of them fell out and onto the concrete and smashed. So I've only got one left. But they came with this A&W tray, and it's one of the older ones with the oval logo, or later, kind of a 70s oval logo, I would think. So yeah, got that in a lot. I think they were $12 or something like that. Oil can, I think, is probably meant for guns, possibly. Don't know, might be military. I'll check on it. It came in a pallet lot anyway. And then we got a filter funnel for Coleman lamps, aluminum one. And this came in a lot as well, just a pallet lot. I think it was with the hosiery box and such. I think it was the lot that the little gold dust sign came from. But anyway, kind of a nice label, but unfortunately torn. I don't remember being torn when I bought it, so whether somebody tore it or not, I don't know. That's kind of annoying, but a really neat label actually with the deer on it. But anyway, so this little crate thing, I'm not sure what I'll do with it. I have no idea, but give it away maybe, something like that. And let's see, yeah, I just got to unload the van a bit more. So I've got 3 of these hardware store bins as well. They've got these pop-out handles that are supposed to pop out easy, but apparently they don't. But a bit of hammer work will fix that. But yeah, see, it had 2 for 25 cents, whatever that was. So anyway, I got 3 of them. One of them still packed with stuff, so I'll have to unpack it, but they're going to stay in the van because I got to go to the car wash. Kind of greasy.
And give me $50 now when there. $50. That $50 bid nothing around $50 bid nothing around $50. 50 bid now 75. 50's my bid now 75. Now bid 100. That $100 bid $100 50. 75 bid, let's go the long way. Let's go 80. 75 bid no 80. $80 bid no 80 bid no 90. 90 bid no 90 bid no 90 bid no $90. At $90, $90, Mo, you're on at $90. At $90. At $90. Yeah, you're on at $90. At $90. At $90. At $90. You only $90. Nobody else $90. Sold them Dylan $80.
So I also got this crate in a pallet lot. A little bit interesting actually. It looks like just a plain crate, but it is constructed quite well with these beveled edges into the ends, and it's constructed of other crates. Lard crates from Harris Abattoirs in St. Boniface, Manitoba, which became part of Winnipeg actually. So anyway, kind of neat, just a neat little bit of history. Yeah, pretty cool. Just going to leave it in the van here to take it to the car wash because it needs a good clean. It was full of casters and junk, basically not much of note, so a lot of it went to scrap. But anyway, cool little crate. It'll sell for sure. Probably get 35 or 40 bucks for that crate actually. Anyway, we'll go on.
Your side, you guys. Okay, can you get everybody know what we're doing there? Tell you what, give me a couple $100 on it. Give me 50. Now 50 gotta be 50, gotta be 50 now, 50 gotta be 50 here, now 50 here, now 100. We got 100 over there, now 150. Now 150, got now 200, got 100, 150. Now I got 150 here, now 200, now 250, gotta be 250 here, now 300, now 300, now 350, now 400, now 400, now 450, now 450, gotta be 450, gotta be 450.
So I'm just going to stop right there for the moment. I know there's going to be some of you that are going to wonder why I stopped at 450. Basically, I already knew there was a phone bid that is going to exceed what I want to pay. And there was at least 1, maybe 2 other people in the crowd that were bidding against that phone bid. So I figured I would just film and not bother bidding anymore. Because it's basically irrelevant. My bid wasn't going to make much of a difference. And the fact of the matter is, if the bidding did stall at a point where I still could make money on it, I would have jumped back in anyway. But in this case, I knew it was going to go for probably at least 1,000. It was in poor condition. There was a piece out of the top edge of it and a cut into it. Some chipping and some major chipping on the far left corner, bottom corner. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to the bidding.
Now 500, now 5 over there. I get 5, would be 5, 5 there. Now 550, now 550, now 550, gotta be 550, now 550, now 550, now 600, now 600, gotta be 600. We got 550 on the phone. Now 600, gotta be 600, got 600, 600, now 650 for me. Now 650, gotta be 650, now 650, 650, yes, now 700, now 750, now 750, gotta be 750, now 750, 750, 750, now 800, now 800 there, 800 there, now 850 going to be 850, that'll be 850, now 850 going to be 850, now 9 there, now 950, now 950 going to be 950, going to be 950, going to be 950, 950, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, now 1,050, now 1,050 going to be 1,050, going to be 1,050, 1,050, 1,050, now 11, now 1,100 here, now 1,150, now 1,150 going to be 1,150, going to be 1,150, got to be 1,150, now 12, now 1,200 going to be 12, going to be 12, I got 1,150 on the phone, I need 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, 1,200, all done, I put 1,150 here, now 12, 1,200, so $1,150 on the phone. You got it. Thank you very much, Dave.
So basically we've got the remains of what was on the pallet. Fuller brush, dispenser, I guess for water, I assume, something like that. Common honey tin, pure test Epsom salt tin. There's a Gulf 1 liter quart, or well, quart size can, 1 liter can. I've got a cheese box, an ammunition crate, some buckets and such, and then bought separately a Coleman lantern, and this is a 237, I believe. Let's see, it's a Empire 237, yeah. So yeah, and that cost $27. Should be good for, thinking 65, 75, something like that. These go higher, but in better condition. Although it does have the globe, which is tougher to find. So maybe it'll go for a bit more. But anyway, that's it, folks. Oh, wait a sec. No, there was a toolbox, empty toolbox, I assume. Oh, wait a sec. There's stuff in there. Stuff in there. Right on. Okay, I didn't know there was stuff in there. Oh, also got a toolbox on the tractor. Let's see. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Okay, that was anticlimactic, guys. Alright. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. Please be sure to like and subscribe and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.